In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to easily generate your lesson plan from the GES lesson planner. It's as simple, and if you follow through, you'll be able to generate your own lesson plan as well. So let's jump right into the steps. So the first thing is when you get into your account, then you click on tools over here. You click on tools. And this is where you generate your lesson plan. And this is the scheme of work. And this is for scheme builder and teaching notes. But before you need to generate your lesson plan, you need to have a scheme of work. What happens is that the lesson plans we generate from our system follows what is actually outlined in your scheme of work. Yes, so you need a scheme of work first before you generate a lesson plan. So you go to scheme of work. Now, for the scheme of work, you'll be able to either upload a scheme that you have already, or if you don't have one, then you can generate it from the system. You also have the scheme builder where you use to build your own scheme from scratch. But over here, if you have a custom scheme, you can upload it here. If you don't have, then you generate one from AI. I would come with a different tutorials on the uploading, but for now, let's just generate one from AI. So select the subject that you want, the class that you want, let's say basic 8, then the subject, then pick social studies, and select your 10 and 3. Since we are not uploading a custom scheme, let's just come to this place, generate scheme from AI. The system will load and then it will generate a draft scheme for us that will be displayed below. So you can just come to view full and you see the scheme that has been drafted for you from week 1 up to week 12. Yes, you can save as PDF and you can share. Very good. Now, once the scheme is drafted, we can now go ahead and generate our lesson note. So let's come back to tools and then go to lesson plan. So this is where we generate our lesson plan. You select your term 3, and then you select the term start date. The term start date is what will be used to calculate your week ending for you. So you don't need to be entering your week ending manually. So the date you started this term was 21st April 2026. Then you select your class, a class that you are generating the lesson plan for, and a subject which is social studies. Then you select the week you are generating for. So this is the main reason why we needed a scheme of work, so that whatever week you are generating for will align with whatever lesson you have planned in your lesson and your scheme of work. So you can generate for week 1. Then the lessons per week, the number of times you have social studies in the week. So if you have it 2 times, which is probably for social studies, you just pick 2 times. And you choose whether you want to generate for all the 2, or you want to generate the first lesson or the second lesson. So you can just pick all and add any notes to the AI. If you want to add a note for it to use group work or any special activity you want to give to the AI, you can enter it here. After that, you just scroll down. Then automatically the scheme you have generated will be selected over here for you to use. If you have multiple schemes with the same parameter, let's say basic 8 social studies, then 3, you have 3 schemes for that. All will be displayed here for you to choose. If it is only one, the default one will be selected automatically. Now, if you go and then pick a subject that has no scheme, you can't generate for a subject that has no scheme. So if you select science, science doesn't have a scheme, so you can't generate. So you need a scheme in order to generate your lesson plan. Very good. After that, just come to generate all 2 lessons. I'm generating all the 2 lessons at once. So I'll just come to generate all 2 lessons. And the system will load and communicate with the AI system for your lesson plan to be generated. This will take a while, probably around 1 minute. So let's just wait as the system communicates with the. Very good. So now our lesson note has been fully generated. So as you can see, this is term 3, basic 8 social studies, week 1, lesson 1 of 2. So you have your week ending, period, subjects, your duration, strand, class size, then substrand and everything. You have your indicators and have your activities and resources over here, and it gives you very detailed content of what you need to go and teach. And when you scroll down, this is the second lesson, lesson 2 of 2. It also goes down. Now, as you can see, your lesson note is well customized with your details which you set in the system. This is why you need to set your teacher details for your lesson note to be customized for you. Now, you can easily save this as PDF, and you can generate teaching notes for it. We will come back to the teaching notes. So you can just generate teaching notes that you use to go and teach, and you can also share this particular lesson note directly. You can set the font size of your lesson note so that when you are going to print, whether it should be big or it should be small. So this is your lesson note, and this is how we generate lesson note from the GES lesson planner. My next video will be how to upload a custom scheme. So kindly watch out for that. Thank you.